What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We made it down to Immokalee Regional Raceway. Got the Mississippi Queen on trailer, got the RV, getting that set up, get the AC rolling on that because it is hot out here. So we'll get the truck unloaded, got to do spark plugs, change fuel over, and then put a fresh bottle in it. We'll be ready to make a test rip. I don't know what time they start tonight, but I'm going to kind of wait till nighttime, let it cool off a little bit, and then we'll get this thing switched over, get it ready to rock and roll. Alright guys, got everything switched over. We're on Q16 now. I got a little bit colder plug in it. The only thing I still got to do is change the nitrous jet. I forgot to do that. So I'm going to put a little bit smaller nitrous jet in it, which we flowed in the last video. So I'm going to put the 116 jet back in it. It's around 400 horse. Should make the converter a little bit happier, and then should make the tune-up a little bit safer too. So pull a little bit of fuel out of it. This fuel's a little bit leaner as is, so we'll kind of see where it's at after this first hit. Alright guys, well, fat thumbs over here, dropped this nitrous jet and can't find it. So I'm going to put a little bit smaller jet in there. That was a 116. I'm going to go to a 105. It'll just be a little bit safer. It'll probably be a little bit under time this round, but we'll just keep it safe, make it pass, check everything over, and then we'll go from there. Maybe add some time and put some more nitrous progressive up front, make up for the difference. Alright guys, let's go see what this decent junk will do this time. I personally think we were spraying this converter with way too much nitrous. So, we'll see what it does. It almost sounded like either the nitrous shut off or something. It didn't feel like it was laying over at all. I shouldn't have laid over, but it felt really good. It ran fast at 330. Definitely got my adrenaline going though, that's for damn sure. Alright, well, this thing's a turd, unfortunately. Like, it's gone no faster than we went in LS Fest. I did sound like the nitrous shut off there, but 138, 60 foot, 393 to 330, which is 2/10 off where it was the other night. So, definitely made a difference. I don't know why my adrenaline's like cranking right now. But yeah, this thing's just, it's slow. It should be way faster than it is right now with that amount of jet. My other truck on the same amount of nitrous is going mid fives, 540s, 550s, and this thing can't be that much heavier. So I don't know. This thing's just, it's disappointing to be honest with you. So we have to play with it a little bit. It felt good. I think the nitrous shut off. I got to look at the timer. I think I had it shutting off earlier than that pass would have made it. So we'll see. All right, guys. Before we get too far into today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to today's video sponsor, Brunt Boots. All right, guys, if you've never heard of Brunt Boots, which I'm sure you have by now if you watch my videos, these boots are absolutely awesome. They're comfortable straight out of the box. Don't even have to break them in. Just put them on, get to work, comfy feet. You don't have to worry about, sore feet or anything like that from breaking in new work boots. They're also slip resistant, oil resistant, and the soles are heat rated up to 572 degrees. So this hot Florida sun out here doesn't touch these boots. With Brunt's trial period, they're so confident they'll let you try any of their gear on the job. If you don't love it, send it back. Guys, I absolutely love these boots. I have 2 pairs of them, one for going out working on stuff in the shop and one for going out because I like the way they look and they're that comfortable. I just like wearing them, and they go perfectly with these here blue jeans. I'm gonna leave a link down in the description so you can head on down there, click the link, it'll take you right over there. All right, guys, again, huge shout out to Brunt Boots for sponsoring today's videos. Let's get back to the live action old Mississippi Queen here. Guys, well, according to our RPM trace, everything looks good. If you can see this out here, our nitrous actually shut off right before I lifted. So it didn't lay over. It felt strong during the run. It's a little slow. I could probably put a little bit of timing in it with that jet, but now we have like a little bit more of an idea on our converter, what it's doing. So The last time out, it was only dropping like 500-600 on the shift. That one on this 105 jet dropped about 1,300. So we could put a little bit more to it. It flashes up real nice, and then the converter kind of couples it. So I think we just got to find that happy medium. I think the jet that I lost is actually that spot. So I'll see if I can get that jet or find it and put that back in. Other than that, tune-up looked great. AFR was nice and flat. So we need to pull a couple plugs out, check the cylinder 4, make sure it didn't melt the strap off of it. Didn't feel like it did, but we'll just check over everything, make sure everything is healthy, and go from there. Good news, boys. We still got a ground strap. Timing looks okay. Unfortunately, I can't shut it off and get it towed back. That's realistically, you got to tow it up there, make it hit, shut it off, tow it back. But even driving it back, it actually looks a lot cleaner than it did. I might actually put a little bit of fuel in it because it looks pretty neat now. So I'll probably sprinkle a little bit of fuel. I'm going to extend our nitrous timer out, and then I'm going to hit it harder off the line and short. I'll probably just shorten the rim. I might just go to nothing, but no, we're not. We'll just shorten the rim, one thing at a time. Shorten the rim. Up a little bit, but it just needs more power. Didn't really pick, well, that spun a little bit too, but it went at 607 and 113, so I think that's our fastest mile an hour. But yeah, it feels a lot happier now than it did the other night, but we need that little bit more nitrous. Like if we had that other 116 put back in it, I think we'd be all right. Well, we'd be at least in the 5s, but the other night we went at 373 to the 330. That's a 390. So the other night, if we would have been able to run it out, it probably would have went 580, I would say. 70, yeah, at least 580s. We'll say 590s. Probably 580, but at least 590. But other than that, everything is working like it's supposed to. So I'm happy about that. We need some more horsepower because these boys are gonna outrun us. Alrighty, looking over a little bit of data here. Definitely spun a little bit on the hit on that one. I did hit it with more progressive. So it did flash converter a little bit higher, and it did spin a little bit. Let me get this set up so you guys can see it. All right, so dotted line previous run, solid line is the run we just made. So that's the difference in nitrous progressor. Started at like 75% to 100 and not very long at all. Let's see. Yeah, we were all in by 0.4. So you can see how it flashed the converter. It spun a little bit. It chattered the tire a little bit right here. You can see it in the RPM trace, but definitely flashed the converter harder. And then I shifted it a little bit earlier, about 73.45, 73.50, somewhere around there, and it dropped a little less, about 800 on the shift versus the last pass was 1,300. So may stretch it out a little bit more and see if it kind of likes it. But obviously during the daytime, we're gonna have to simmer this down just a little bit. Other than that, everything tune-up wise looks happy. Plugs look all right. So we'll just have to see. I would like to hit it with a little bit more power, but unless I can get my hands on another 116 jet, we'll just kind of leave it alone and go from there, because I really don't want to melt the motor. Obviously, we're going to have to do something different because nitrous ain't it. I also want to weigh this thing, but it's really not an optimized combo. We kind of just threw it together, and it's not as fast as I would like it to be for what it is. I feel like it should be faster, but it is what it is. We'll keep chipping away at it and try to get where we need to be. But that's going to do it for tonight. We'll pick this back up in the morning. See y'all later. Good morning, everybody. Nice, bright, shiny day. It is going to be a hot one today. They're projecting, it feels like temp to be 100 to 102 degrees today.
So good thing we got an air conditioning. One of my buddies out here, he's bringing me another nitrous jet. So he's got a 120 nitrous jet. So it'd be kind of in between where we were the other night and what we had in it at Garrett's race. See if we can get a couple more mile an hour out of this thing, put this thing in the 5s. As far as I know, some of the dudes coming out here are pretty fast, so we're going to be outgunned a little bit. We're definitely going to have to probably change power adders here on this rig. Get us a little bit faster, because we need to be 520s, 530s eventually, even on the no prep stuff, just to compete at the all-wheel drive stuff like Garrett's race. So, going to need some upgrades for old Mississippi Queen. What you cooking, bud? Got some eggs going?
Egg rooskies going, boy.
I got some bacon going in the house in there.
Bacon, eggs. What more could you ask for?
Some bread.
Diet, bud.
Yeah. This is the editor. He does all my filming and editing. So if you guys have any complaints, you know, about audio or anything else, you can tell him.
Going? That'd be my problem.
Alright guys, well, just went up for chip draw. It looks like there's only 3 trucks in this class, unfortunately. Usually it's a lot better turnout, that's why I came down here, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, we drew Joseph, which I had tuned in another video down here. So we got him first round, and then there's another pretty fast nitrous C10, so we'll see what happens. We've got the truck ready to go, just got to throw a bottle in it. Other than that, it is ready to rip, so we'll wait for him to call us up, make first round, see if we can get it done. Guys, run the lanes, ready for round 1. Should be a short night. We only got 3 trucks, and the other class only has a couple, so yeah, we'll see if we can get it done. 3 trucks, we should be able to get it done, but yeah, things happen, so see what happens.
The Mississippi Queen.
Let's go, baby.
Guys, round 1 win. Thing left really good. Tune-up worked flawlessly, so I'm happy with that. All right, guys, we got a round 1 W. So we got a black nitrous big block C10 next. He runs pretty good for the lakes I've seen. Actually, I think it might be the same one that had the drive shaft come out in the one video.
No, that was a white one.
Okay, so I've seen him run a few times. Unfortunately, we have to take Joseph out, which, you know, there's only 3 trucks in the class. You got to draw each other, but it is what it is. I'm going to turn it up a little bit up front and then put a degree out the back and hope for the best. Other than that, can't really turn it up from here. But that was a good, solid pass. It ran good. Felt really good. So hopefully we can do the same thing, get a W. Be our first win in a long time. Actually, I don't know that I've ever won a race ever, so that would be cool.
Definitely.
All right, guys, we got right lane again, and we're racing that big block nitrous C10. Super clean truck. So hopefully we got enough for him. We'll see. I'm gonna do my job, and hopefully the truck does its job. Maybe we get a W. That'd be pretty cool. Even though it was only 3 trucks.
Baby, got the win.
Alright guys, somehow we pulled that one off. He was coming around me, I saw him coming, I was like, oh, here we go, and it fucking blew up right at the stripe. It still runs, but it definitely tore some and blew out the throttle body, but good thing there was only 3 trucks or we'd be screwed. But yeah, I'm super pumped. I was like, dude, I think I got him. I saw the light come on, but I could feel it. I'm like, oh, I can't lift. I can't lift. I'm in front of him, you know, I just couldn't lift. But it left really good. I'm pumped. So, first win of anything, even though it's only 3 trucks. I've never won anything. I've won rounds, but I've never won an event, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, let's get the hood off and see if we can see any damage.
Let's go.
Well, that was horrible. Do it again. That's fun. All right, guys, I was able to get the time slip. We finally went into the 5s with this pig, but obviously we heard it. I think it lifted a head gasket the run before this because we found some water and we couldn't figure out where it came from. And then that one there, when it popped, I looked down and the temp was like 250 something. So definitely heard it. Hopefully it's not severe. We'll get the motor out there apart, see what we did. But I do have another short block being built. I just need to get some cylinder heads for it. But I would like to put some boost to this thing. Clearly we need it. We need some more horsepower out the back and nitrous and this heavy thing. I'm not gonna be able to spray enough to keep up with some of these guys. So the plan will be to boost this thing eventually, but I'm super pumped right now. Even though it's only 3 trucks, you know, we still got to win. I've never won an event win, so I'm super excited right now. So I appreciate you guys watching. We'll get this thing cleaned up, get a spike to eat, and we'll see y'all in a little bit. All right, guys, pulled the log up. You can see here on the RPM where it started eating itself. But I was just curious. We started the run at 230 degrees.
Okay.
So that would be why it ate itself. I didn't know there was any issue. Otherwise, I probably would have backed it off. But yeah, not good. Surprisingly, it ran pretty well up until it didn't. But it started eating itself at 4.3, and I felt it. But I was in front of him, so I'm like, I'm not lifting. Probably shouldn't have lifted. The payout was only like $300, I think. So definitely not worth it, but it was worth it at the same time, you know? All right, well, I'm sure we got a torsion motor. We'll get it out. We'll get it apart. We'll get it fixed up. We'll show y'all what the hell we broke. Let's see what happens when I turn the water pump on.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna have issues here. Oopsie.
All right, guys, we are loaded up, ready to rock and roll. I appreciate you guys watching. I had a lot of fun, even though I tore my truck up. We'll get it fixed. I got a motor in the works, so we'll get it back, get this thing out, tear it down, see what's wrong with it, fix it. I'll probably end up selling this motor, and then we'll put what I got going together in it. Appreciate you guys watching. As always, stay tuned. We'll see you in the next episode.